Good Counter. I'm your host, Roddy Too Good. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. So, Monday Night Raw. See, now it's interesting because I think this was a tape one. This was a tape event. So, with that being said, it's a lot going on. It's a little clunkiness going on, you know? So, yeah, CM Punk. He started off the night, talking, basically trying to provoke Seth Rollins to come out, insulting him, making fun of him, saying like, "Yo, I know you're gonna come out with that terrible music. You're gonna come out and interrupt me." Talked about how, "Yo, man, I can't worry about," basically little brother in him and doing all this stuff. So he said, "Oh, I know what could get Seth mad when the fans cheer my name." As they was cheering his name, Seth comes out. But he didn't come out from the front. He came out through the stands and he basically was trying to make fun of him, saying like, "You know what? I thought if I would be out here, I would view you different." And he was like, "Nah, you still a hole," which was fire. That was funny. CM Punk, he had a nice little comeback. Say, "Yeah, nah, you belong up there with all the other CM Punk fans." That was fire as well. So they go back and forth. Then they finally meet face to face, and then they start brawling. It was all over the place. It was crazy. And so after that, they separate them. Then they go to the back room. Finn is like clearly, visibly very upset. Very, very, very upset. And he was basically saying like, "Yo, where was you guys at?" And they was like, "Yo, fam, we thought you had it. Like you the leader." And we was like, we're listening to you, man. Like, yo, because when people listen to Finn, we win. So they basically throwing all that BS he said back in his face. Yeah, all that team spirit stuff. They was throwing it right back in his face. And Raquel, she had to get ready for her triple threat match for the Intercontinental Women's Championship. So they was preparing for that. So the first match of the night was Ludwig Kaiser versus Braun Breaker. Solid match. Very, very solid. I cannot lie. This was dope. We need more Braun Breaker on the screen. The man is a beast. I love when he's in the ring. Dude, he's him, bro. So, of course, this was a solid match. Braun Breaker picked up the victory, and that's that. This rivalry will continue. This rivalry will continue because this was definitely solid. I see Ludwig Kaiser. I wouldn't be surprised if Kaiser picked up a victory like later on against Braun Breaker. Like he should be probably next in line to wear the Intercontinental belt for real. Like, I mean, I hear you with the Sheamus stuff just because he wants to be, what's that, the Triple Crown and all that, but, or what is it, the Grand, y'all know what I'm talking about. So he wants to win that for that accolade, but, I mean, I think he could get it. He could get it eventually, like, and then if Kaiser get it, then they could have that whole rivalry with him and Sheamus, so I think eventually we'll see Braun Breaker probably drop the belt to Kaiser. Braun Breaker could go on and go for the bigger belt. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, hopefully. But So Seth is like in a rage. He's out there. Adam Pearce is basically trying to calm him down. He's basically telling Adam Pearce like, "Yo, man, fam, you know exactly what I want. Just do your job, make it happen." And he was like, "Yo, if y'all could calm down and relax, I could get it done. But y'all out here wilding." He was like, "Yo, man, just go do your job." He's all right, cool, all right. So he left off. They both split off. As they split off, Drew McIntyre comes in. Yeah. I like that. I like this. So Drew is basically trying to like get to him, talk to him, basically trying to get him to see things through his lenses, basically saying like, I guess he wants him to join up with him to take on Roman Reigns and all that. And he was just going down the list of all the bloodline members that gotta like go. So they gotta go. And Seth was like, he was hesitant because he still views Sammy and Jay as family, and said, "Yo, those my friends. You not really my friend, bro. So I can't really be joining force with you. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be something interesting to see because I think eventually that they will click up and they will go on some type of tear against the OG bloodline. So I'm not mad at this at all. This was fire. So we get on, we go on, we see the New Day. The New Day, I guess they was trying to get into their locker room, and Rey Mysterio was out there to really like stop them from going in. Basically, kicked them out. Listen, man, y'all gonna have to embrace y'all shit, man. Y'all gonna have to embrace that y'all heels and actually do some heel stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? DIY, they embraced their heels and they actually got the tag team championships back. So I'm gonna need them to start doing stuff instead of just going behind stage every day and getting played out. I'm gonna need y'all to do something, bro. Like embrace it. Like embrace it. And really embrace that y'all are bad guys. Not this whole thing of like, yo, what do we do? Why are people mad at me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Just embrace it, bro. Just embrace it. But we got that. So Adam Pearce comes in. You know, he comes and basically announces that CM Punk, Seth Rollins is set for Netflix debut. Listen, bro, highlight of the whole Raw, bro. Highlight of the whole Raw. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Netflix debut. Fire, bro. Fire. Highlight of the whole show. Hey, man, it is what it is. Highlight of the whole show. So Livs comes out. You know, she does a promo, her whole little spiel and all that thing. They booing Dom. They booing her. She comes out saying she the greatest women's champion of all time and all that. Then Rhea obviously comes out. And then she like go back and forth. She comes in and said that this was confusing. She said that Adam Pearce made it official. I am the number one contender. What? So let me get some water, man, because maybe I'm tripping. Okay, so you've been chasing her around for like damn near a year now, right? Like a whole year. Y'all been chasing each other around. So now Adam Pearce made it official that you're the number one contender, so now you gotta face her. All right, no. We gonna go with that because I'm just trying to figure out what the hell that got to do with anything. You've been chasing this girl around forever, so what the hell? All right, it's official. You're the number one contender. Like you're the number one contender with one match on Raw. You're the number one contender with one match on Raw, but we gotta care about it. All right, cool. Shout out to you. I don't get why that was so important. Like so we get so I forgot they was panning to the thing. Drew and Sammy, they fighting in the background. They was going at it. They was going crazy on each other. So that's still a thing. Then we got another triple threat match. We got the Raquel versus Joey Stars versus Kaden Carter. Listen, Kaden Carter was doing her damn thing out there, all right? We need to see more Kaden Carter. Like she definitely put on a show. Like so, and she definitely has some potential. Too bad Zoe got the victory, and then after she got the victory, she attacked somebody in Damage Control. Like, I guess that's how she celebrates. Like, yeah, what the hell? I guess that's how she celebrates. But the Miz, we seen the Miz. He basically was like bargaining or trying to get out of his little arrangement with the Final Testament, basically telling everybody like, "Hey man, listen, we got done with the YS6, so We could go our separate ways. And they was like, nah, 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 nah. It ain't over. Karrion said his ain't over till he says it's over. He basically wanted to set up a match, saying he's going to do that. The guy looked at him, was basically like, yo, you think you're going to get it done? Like, I obviously don't know, but when you make the deal with the devil, you just can't skip out on it. So he's clearly the devil. Like, I guess, like, yeah, that whole thing is weird that Karrion Kross is bossing the Miz around. Like, Jesus Christ. You can't make this up, bro. Karrion Kross, the dude who Helmy ain't do nothing that the Miz did. Like, and I'm not even a Miz fan like that, but it's just like, fam, it's the Miz. Like, look at his accolades. Like, Miz should go to Final Testament and they should turn on Karrion Kross for Miz. Like, that's Miz's status. Like, he's just a little snot-nosed, whiny little guy in this little faction right now. So, but hey, man, it is what it is. So we get to the main event, the War Raiders versus Finn and JD. Solid match, but we already know what was going on. War Raiders cleaned them up. So the belts is finally off. This is the worst weekend for Finn Balor. Finn Balor had the worst he had the worst 3 days in his whole career right now. You lost the championship match and you lost your tag belts. Jesus. But all in all, hey man, that was dope. Like I told you, the highlight was that we're actually going to get CM Punk and Seth Rollins at the Netflix thing. That's really the highlight of this whole show. Everything else was pretty cool. It was taped, so it was a little clunky. They still haven't mentioned this transfer window stuff. I want to guess that they probably going to do it after the whole Netflix stuff, but it's like they mentioned it that one time, and then like I feel like they have not even really touched on it. Like, oh, who's moving where? They haven't even really alluded to it for real. Like, they just really just been going on with the shows for real. So I guess we just gonna get a surprise for the whole show. Like, okay, guys, after the show, this is the people that's gonna be on Raw. This is the people that's not. I mean, we've seen promotion videos of like Roman Reigns for the Raw, Bianca Belair for Raw, the Tongans for Raw. So it's looking like they shaping up their roster. Like, too bad we don't know what's going on with that. So hey man, it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. We still on the road to 100. We like, what are we like 14, 13 away. Yo, come on, man. Get me to 100 before the year's over. All right, peace, man.